Midas, a WPP company powered by Group M, investing in our clients' future. Successfully navigating today's unsteady economic environment is the most critical component of a business's success. Negative economic outputs, such as slowdown in consumer confidence, affect every business, whether on the manufacturing or retail, B2B, or consumer side. Midas offers transformative business models specifically targeted to achieving revenue goals. Midas is part of WPP, the largest advertising conglomerate in the world, and powered by Group M, the largest aggregated media buyer in the world, with over $100 billion in annual media billings. 1 out of 3 ads that you see, whether on your mobile or tablet device, television, digital, out-of-home or radio, is placed by Group M. Midas's asset trade program enhances clients' current marketing programs, reducing cash outlay while delivering superior qualitative and quantitative media and marketing requirements. Our asset trade program enables clients to restore the full value of their underperforming and slow-moving assets, including excess inventory, real estate, capital equipment, gift cards, automobiles, aircraft, marketing sponsorships, and even debt portfolio. The following will illustrate the value proposition that Midas delivers our clients in a traditional asset recovery program. In this example, the client has an asset with an original book value of $1 million that is now going to liquidate for $300,000. Concurrently, the client was budgeted to spend $5 million on an upcoming media campaign. Without Midas, the client would take the $700,000 loss, place its media for $5 million, and move on. But with Midas, the client is paid its full $1 million in either WPP-backed trade credits or, where applicable, cash. So now, instead of the client spending $5 million in cash on that same budgeted media campaign, through Midas, the client will reduce their cash outlay by the full $1 million in Midas trade credits. Instead of a $5 million cash outlay, the client will only be required to pay $4 million, and the balance of the payment will be made in Midas trade credits in the amount we paid them for their underperforming asset. The client is made whole on the asset and reduces their cash outlay by a true $1 million savings on their media. Besides asset recovery, Midas also offers a media enhancement model, which increases and augments clients' media expenditures. So, assuming the same criteria we previously reviewed, instead of a client restoring value to an excess inventory, Midas will increase the client's media expenditure by the same $1 million in WPP-backed trade credits. So now, instead of the client offsetting its $5 million media buy and reducing cash by $1 million, the client will secure an additional $1 million in media value, turning the $5 million into a true $6 million media valuation. Whether asset recovery and restoration is your goal, or securing media enhancements and increasing media expenditures, Midas has a program that delivers. All media placed by Midas is guaranteed to deliver to our clients historic and current buying guidelines, specifications, and pricing. Clients retain their agencies to manage and supervise the program, so there is no disruption to the agency of record relationship. Let's actually look at 2 real examples of both asset recovery and media enhancement that the same client, Shell, has used to achieve different goals. In the first example, Shell sought to recover the full value on hundreds of thousands of gallons of consumer lubricants. Midas issued Shell trade credits at the full book value of the inventory and liquidated the inventory with Shell-approved vendor partner. Midas reviewed Shell's current media plans and identified areas for seamless trade implementation, and all media was guaranteed to deliver against historic and current metrics and pricing. As a result, Shell restored the value of its slow-moving product to its full valuation, with no disruption to channels of distribution. Shell receives the same superior quality media it has come to expect from Group M and Midas, and all media was subject to audit. This was a wonderful way to achieve asset recovery. For our second example, in 2014, the same client, Shell, had a different goal in mind. In this example, Shell sought to finance a marketing sponsorship of the 2014 South by Southwest music event in Austin, Texas. Midas funded Shell's cash obligation to South by Southwest in exchange for placing a portion of Shell's net planned media. Midas funded Shell's cash obligation to South by Southwest, and Shell continued to reap the benefits of the event, having redeployed those dollars to other marketing initiatives. Shell received quality media, accountable seamless delivery, and an auditable and easily tracked schedule. Whether asset recovery or media enhancement is your goal, Midas has the right solution to drive ROI. Midas invests in our clients' future, transforming obstacles and challenges into winning and sustainable business solutions.